Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 44 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, let's review my situation here. The only chart I'm missing is Triforce chart number 6, and that's in Savage Labyrinth on Outset Isle. Heart pieces, I only have 2 more remaining. Open treasures, 2 remaining. Well, technically 3 remaining, because I still need to get that one other chart. And one of the heart pieces that I need to get is here. Well, not necessarily in Forest Haven, but I have to go to Forest Haven to get some forest water. That's right, we are going to be doing the Island Korok quest. What this means is we have to go to all 8 Island Koroks with 1 bit of forest water. And we have to, refresh every other, those wilting trees that are pink. And if you don't do it within 20 minutes, they all re-wilt. Yes, re-wilt is all of a sudden going to be a verb in this case. Meaning you have to go all the way back to Forest Haven to get some more forest water. Which is a total pain in the ass. But if we're going to get ourselves a heart piece and just officially, get that part completed, we have to go there. And if you get some forest water, all the Koroks that are red are the ones we haven't filled with water yet. The ones that are green are. So we're going to go to the one on Cliff Plateau Isles first, because that one actually requires us to go a little out of our way to get to. Once you get that one pretty quickly, the rest will fall into place. Make sure you have Ballad of the Gales, otherwise it's pretty much going to be impossible to you. 20 minutes can go pretty fast if all you're doing is sailing. Trust me on this one. But I mean, if you're making little jump cuts with Ballad of the Gales and changing the direction of the wind, I don't think the time actually goes. It's only when you're actively moving. So you don't have to worry about that regard. It's not like this was made by Square, meaning that the time would go even if you're pausing the game. They would have done that. This is Zelda. It's a little bit more convenient for us. Still a little inconvenient that we have to do this in the first place, but hey, it's a little something out of our way. Then we'll have 1 heart piece remaining after this. Provided I get it done on the first try, which I practiced, and I was able to. It's not that hard if you put the time to do it. Remember, the reason I went for this one first is it does require me to go all the way around here. To get through this little part, jump up, get to the other side of the island on top. Here, let me get my boomerang ready, because we gotta deal with some Deku Babas. And nobody likes those. So I'm just going to ignore, probably 1 or 2 of them. Well, most of them, but except for 1 or 2. This one I'm gonna hit because it's right in the way. And then take out this one. Alright. The others, well, they're pretty much just on the island, so you have nothing to worry about. Meaning you just have to get there. This one, remember, like I said, it does require us to go... damn it. It requires us to go through this little mini-dungeon. And I hate it because you can easily mess up around here. Like I just did. Remember, when I did not record this, I went through this flawlessly. Remember, Let's Player's Curse, YOLO! Okay, I made that pretty good. And I don't think I'm gonna be screwed. I mean, I still have plenty of time. Okay, when you approach these, get the forest water. Just dump out the water right there. And then it should spring up. That looks gross, man. I mean, that just looks so creepy. But in any case, it did have to be done. So now, let's think about our next destination here. Let's play Ballad of the Gales, because we're going to be playing this a lot, unfortunately. Alright, so where are we going to head to? I think we should go probably... I'm thinking we'll go to Tingle Island. Remember, I can't go to Mother and Child Isles because I'll be taken to the big island, and the tree is not there. So I think the best thing to do is go to Tingle Island, go to the northwest, then go north to Star Island, and then I can warp again, probably the Great Fish Isle, or somewhere else. The world is my oyster, and I'm gonna chuck it. No, shuck it, not chuck it. Well, you can chuck an oyster! not necessarily a good idea, because I mean, that's a waste of good seafood. Even though I don't think I would ever eat raw oysters. I mean, it's just slimy! It's like boogers! The boogers of the sea! That's what I call oysters. Apologies to anybody that's eating raw oysters while watching a Let's Play, but then again, if you're eating raw oysters, do you really consider watching Let's Plays your hobby? Come on, people that eat raw oysters most of the time have more refined hobbies. Like, they're just gonna go on the yacht. Maybe we'll play some tennis, shoot some golf, go fishing. No, what's up? We'll play Wind Waker for the YouTubes. Like, what are the odds of that happening? Then again, if you're watching my Let's Plays, or maybe Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, what have you, HC Bailey, or Beauty Pie, and eating raw oysters, go ahead! I'm not gonna stop you, I'm not going to discourage you in any way. I mean, oysters are actually very healthy for you. If anything, we should all have a bit of seafood in our diet. Unless you're allergic to seafood, then by all means, don't risk your health just for me. It's like, Bunga says we should eat seafood! Even though I flare up when I have shrimp. Oh, I'm dead. I can't breathe anymore. F you, Bunga. Lola's looking at me thinking I actually was joking. You alright? Woof woof. I'm fine, Lola. Don't worry about me. Go back to sleep. No, actually, she's just staring right at the TV. She's so intent on what I'm doing. That's right, girl. I'm jumping over Georgs because I hate them. Just as much as you hate anybody making even the slightest noise at the door. Anyways, so glad I don't have to deal with the salesman anytime soon. Or at all. You know what I wish they had in the HD remake of Wind Waker? A timer. Like a little timer to know how much time is left before your forest water becomes regular water. And where the hell is my boat? Oh, there it is. Don't scare me, man! I was looking all over for you! Jesus! You're gonna give me a heart attack one of these days, Kingy! No wonder Hyrule got submerged. They got sick of your crap of scaring people for no reason! Okay, so 2 down, 6 to go, and I'm in the immediate vicinity of Star Island, so that's where I'm gonna go. If you hear the sirens, don't worry, they're not looking for me. I think that's the police sirens or the ambulance sirens. Neither of which are looking for me. Don't get nervous. I didn't do anything wrong, and I don't have, like, a gaping hole in my chest. So don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I am getting a bit annoyed that, I have to do all this sailing, but it's for the greater good, just to get another heart piece. Because, you know, God forbid I go to the final area with 19 hearts. You can get it done with pretty much 10 hearts if you wanted, excuse me. It's entirely up to you if you're very good. But anyways, I might as well get this done. Otherwise, I'll be bombarded with questions like, are you going to get the other heart pieces, etc., etc. Let's not deal with that. Instead, let's just focus on the positives of, seeing more of the world again. Going to places we've hardly visited, because we never needed to. Oh my god, exploding barrels, I forgot about you! Oh yeah, when I actually dug up that treasure in Forsaken Fortress for the 200 rupees right by, it actually goes to the daytime sky there. Like back then, it would just go right dark. Not anymore. We did purge out the evil, or at least Valoo did. It still plays the Forsaken Fortress music when you're in the immediate vicinity, but there was no reason to go in there. Alright, that actually went reasonably well. Oh, there you are, man. Okay, so it's time to play the song again. Play the song again. I can't wait to play that song again. Okay, yes I can, because it gets so tedious. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Greyfish Isle next. Okay, and then when I do that, I should probably go southwest. Where is that over there? Is that like Needle Rock Isle? I think so. Luckily, the one in Greyfish Isle is easy to spot. Remember, it was that spire I climbed when I leapt off to get the heart piece. It's only right over there. And look, the wind is directly at my back, which is great. Okay, this is the one right here. I almost sailed right by it. That would have been the dumbs for me. Okay, this is a perfect spot. Thank you. I like that spot a lot. You're just so convenient. You just jump off. Oh, you're back on the land right away. You don't have to swim around or anything. I think I'm doing a hell of a job here. Alright. I think that's 4? I'll double check when I get on the boat. Huh. There we go. Okay, I wanted to go southwest. I see no reason to do any jump cuts here, because if you get it done in like 20 minutes, I mean, there's your 20 minutes right there. I think it'll be a little over 20 minutes, because, I mean, the whole transitioning from warping and going to the wind, etc., just does not take any time. So how many is that now? 4. Awesome. We're making a very good pace here. I am impressed with that. I mean, we're like 11.5 minutes into the video, perhaps, but I think, like, a good portion of it, maybe a minute by itself, is just the whole jump cuts. So we should be alright. Alright, let's press onward here. Luckily, I know where each place is too, and the appropriate times to warp and when not to need to warp. If they're right next to each other, even diagonally, it's fine. But if they're like 2 squares, you might want to warp somewhere closer. It'll be a lot easier on you. Just try not to warp too much, otherwise you are going to be burning time. Like, I've tried this path before, maybe some deviations, and it works just fine. Okay, this is the spot right here, and then I'll have to warp whenever I get that done. I just want to make sure that I can get to a spot that's very close to the boat. But if I remember this place, I do have to go like a little bit of a walk, and it's a bit too high for me to climb up. Therefore, I have to go around the island, which sucks, but it has to be done, I guess. Okay, I think this is a good spot over here. Not really on the opposite end of the island, just a little around the side. Not interested in your crap today, Blue Choo Choo. I don't think I've obtained 15 Blue Choo Choo jellies yet. And I probably won't. It's not the end of the world, because the blue potions I can get another way. Like, remember, I can just go to Forest Haven and give Buddy, Hollow, I think his name, some Bokobaba seeds. That's one way to get blue potions. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't find, like, I think there was like 23 Blue Choo Choos in the entire game. And you only need at least 15 to get the potion you want for sale at Windfall Island. So whenever you go to an island, look for these guys. Some of them are a little out of the way, but how you get them is up to you. Alright, so let's go here. I mean, I would consider this game something where you don't need a lot of blue potions. Like, it's not hard by any stretch of the imagination. I think it'd be a little bit more convenient if I just go to Dragon Roost Island, and then just go straight on by the wind, rather than go to Tower of the Gods, make the wind go north, go back to Tower of the Gods, make it go south, and there we go. I think that would be a bit of more ideal pathfinding, so to speak. Once I get this done, we can go to Savage Labyrinth and get like a Triforce chart and a heart piece. Provided I beat the whole thing, which I definitely plan to do. Alright, so this is the island I want to go to here. Not the tower, but I think it's the Fairy Island? Yeah, Eastern Fairy Island. Gotcha. Luckily, the Fairy Islands easily stand out. You can just tell by that little needle pointy shell right in the background. That's where we need to go. Luckily, I still have a bit of time, so I should be alright with that. Kinda wish this boat would go a bit faster. But then again, I mean, that would just make it too violent with the wind. So I can understand why you're going at a decent pace rather than a downright crazy pace. But I want the crazy pace! Make it available, man! Like, I want this king to have an engine! Like, 3 million horsepower, you know? Even though I think that'd be downright insane. I want a rocket boat, yeah! Can't always get what we want, that's for sure. Maybe they should make that option available in Wind Waker, like, HD? Like, if you beat the game, then maybe your boat can move, like, twice as fast. That'd be a nice idea. Nintendo, I want you in on it. Oh, wait a minute, I got some mail. That's right, off camera I bought some more bait and bombs, so I got the silver membership. And Beetle said there's gonna be a reward for me. 10 rupees? Okay, hopefully this doesn't cost me. Blah blah blah, 1 complimentary ID. Is available near you. Okay. Who knows what this is, but apparently you should take it to Beetle. Okay. Well, when I go to Outset Island to take on Savage Labyrinth, there is a Beetle shop right there. But as for the time being, ain't nobody got time for that! Let's go! Seriously, I only have a limited time. Okay, so where should I go to next? Let's take a look at the map. I think I should go to Link's Oasis. So we'll play the Ballad of Gales again. This time we're going to head due south, and after that we go to Shark Island. I think that'll be a good idea to do things like that. I believe in Shark Island there is a secret cave that I never visited yet because I didn't have the appropriate items yet. But now that I do, I guess when I finish that Korok quest, why don't we go check it out? The reward there is only 200 rupees, but hey, rupees are rupees. Especially if you don't have enough money right now, now you should be able to. Let me give myself a little bit of a boost. I'm gonna go straight south. Alright, that's perfect. And to think I spent like a couple minutes of this video talking about oysters. Funny how it goes. I mean, it's almost like an episode of The Simpsons. One minute you spill coffee on someone, and the next thing you know, you're talking about something else, about running for office? I don't know. Seriously. It just tends to go out of left field. Alright, let's go. We just gotta get a bit closer. It's almost 20 minutes in this video. I don't know how much of that time was allotted to just playing the songs, putting the water out, things like that. I still wish they gave me the option to actually see how much time was left for the forest water. That would be a much better rather than just having to guess how much time you have left. At least in Ocarina of Time, when it came to like the freshness of certain things, that you were able to see how much time you had left. I think Majora's Mask might have dropped the ball on that when it came to like the hot spring water. I believe that was the case. Yeah, it definitely was. You didn't see a timer for that. They should have implemented that as well, but hey, it's in the past. Can't do anything about the past. But you can focus on the future. There we go. You know, ladies, I get it up like that rather quickly too. Except mine doesn't have a face. Anyways, let's go. I think this little bit of commentary just took a turn to the dark side there. But what else is new with me? Get in the boat, Link! Link! Thank you. King around the rosy? Is that what you're doing, Link? Come on now. Now's not the time for your shenanigans. Okay, Southern Fairy Island, we'll warp there. We'll go to Shark Island. finish the quest, get the heart piece, and check out the secret cave. Maybe I can just go over to 2 Reef Isle just to get the other Triforce shard as well. I might want to do that. Wouldn't hurt. We'll see if I got some time left for that. Okay, I wanted to go west. Adam, west. I want the wind to go that way. I can't do a good Adam West impersonation. I can do, like, certain voices, like maybe Hank Hill or Elmo. You know, Elmo wants to buy some propane! Well, maybe you'll want some propane and propane accessories, Elmo. Fuck you, Hank Hill! Okay, that's... I think I just lost my Elmo impersonation right there. And I apologize for dropping that F-bomb. That was probably the second one in this Let's Play. One that was not out of sheer frustration, so therefore I double apologize for that. If I was frustrated like I was in the Wind Temple, well, there's your excuse right there. But that time I had no excuse. I just made Elmo look like the biggest asshole of all time. Just randomly spouting curse bombs to pretty much any salesman. It's like, how are you gonna get ahead in life doing that? Come on now. You stupid red puppet. Loves his goldfish, but doesn't love to keep up with good language. And his crayon, too! Anyways, let's go. Oh, I think this is the perfect spot here. Should be able to get up on the island this way. Okay, I just gotta remember... Yeah, I think I should know where the friggin' korok is. No. I think it's on the tail, yeah. Yep, I see it. Oh, thank God. If my forest water expired 2 steps before I got there, I will be dropping 30 million F-bombs in half a second. And it's possible. Look, I can do it right now. Ah! There, I did it. Alright, we got ourselves, like, the 43rd heart piece of the game. Only one more to go. So to get to this little secret grotto here, you're gonna need plenty of items. You're gonna need the iron boots for this switch. There we go. You'll also need the skull hammer for another switch. And, well, 2 other switches I believe you can hit with your sword. So without those 2 items, you'd only be able to hit 2 switches. Well, actually, the 3rd switch is just like a walking switch. And this one requires a skull hammer. Alright, perfect. I don't even see why they had to pan over to that updraft over there, because it doesn't do anything. Sad updraft. It makes us see women's panties and it doesn't get any credit. Okay, the way this secret cave works, it's an enemy gauntlet. Yeah, you kind of figure that was the case. And the thing is, you don't really see the enemies come. I mean, arrive, not... Never mind. Like, they just be there. Okay, I gotta get rid of certain enemies, because they're gonna be a big pain in the ass. You're gonna see mini-blins, you'll see bokoblins, you'll see moblins, you'll even see dark nuts. The whole 9 yards. They're coming at you, bro. So get rid of all of them. Wait, was that... I don't think that was the dark nut that hit me, because I already hit it first. Damn it. Okay, let's try a new strategy here. Okay, that skull hammer did not work. I gotta get rid of this armor. Nope, Dark Knight's dead. That's even better. The moblins are a pain in the ass because they also like to block. And as far as parrying their attacks, it's not that reliable. Because sometimes you can actually just have yourself ready and you'll never see the parry option. And they'll still get to hit you. Which I call absolute BS. Oh god, no. There's a whiz rope here in the mix. Okay, get rid of the Dark Knight's armor and go to town. I think I just got uppercutted by the moblin. Thank God for spoils orbs. Otherwise I'd be done for. Cause I gotta savor every bit of health that shows up. There. I think the Dark Knights and the Moblins are the toughest enemies, but the Wizrobes are definitely the most annoying. Especially if it's a Wizrobe that can spawn enemies. And yes, I think they show up in this secret cave as well. Okay, good. The sooner you can get rid of a Wizrobe, the better. I almost said wid of a Wizrobe. Get rid of a Wizrobe! That's good English right there. Come on, hit me. There goes your armor. Okay. This is gonna be annoying. But I say bring it on. Oh my god. So! We got some company, I believe! I think one of them is considered an elite. No, probably not, because the helmets look the same. They don't have any Ottawa Senators helmets. So I think right now, given that it's the last rush, I'm going magic armor. I can't even get anywhere! Like, if I parry one, I still get blocked! Okay, one of them has their armor out completely, therefore it's vulnerable. Come on, can't the other Dark Knights hit the other and remove the armor that way? Oh my god, no, that's not gonna help me. I gotta get some separation here, that's the problem. And these guys don't give you any. Wait, is that Dark Knight using the Moblin Spear? He is. That's one way to use your logistics in battle. I gotta give him that. Okay, I think that's enough for the magic. As soon as I take it off! That's so bunga! Just imagine if I did that with only one health remaining. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind, I thought I was fine. I think that should be the last bit. Perfect. That was actually a very interesting secret cave. I mean, it really tests your mettle in battle, which I like. Give me them 200 boopies. Yeah. Even though I don't need them all at this point, it's just nice to have. Because, you know, monies. Oh, and it just became plain water now, so I got there just in time, so to speak. That's fine by me. Alright, I'm going to stop the video right here, and in the next part, I'm going to meet you at Outset Island so we can begin the Savage Labyrinth. Goodbye, everyone.